Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this interview series of a business analyst, the first question which we'll be talking about is what is traditional project management methodology? So this is a question which could be asked by both fresher business analyst or an experienced business analyst. But before we dive deep into the understanding and answer of this question, I would really like to request you all, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please press the bell icon to subscribe now. Let's get started. So now the interviewer usually asks you what is a traditional project management methodology. This is a term which you might have heard a lot in around you. कि होता क्या है exactly traditional. So the project management methodology is basically a way of how you organizes and manages the end-to-end journey of a project. Traditional is something which has been followed long back, something which has been a practice followed by the earlier companies or the old companies. So that is a waterfall method. You might have heard about this term a lot. Waterfall methodology is also called as traditional project management methodology. So the answer, if your interview is asking this, what is traditional project management methodology or what is waterfall methodology, the answer would be same in both of the questions. Okay, so the waterfall methodology is basically a way by which initially the company usually operates it. It usually follows the 7 steps. That is, every step would be executed after the previous step has been completed. For example, the first step is always initiation and requirement gathering. Okay, in that phase, a BA is responsible to collect all the requirements from the customer. Okay, now once this initiation step has been done, only then we are proceeded further to the next step, that is planning phase. Now once you have collected all the requirement, now you will be planning, okay, how we would be executing it further. Once complete planning has been done, then you proceed further with the next step, that is designing, where end-to-end journey of a project is designed. End-to-end project has been designed. Now because you have all the requirements from the customer, you have done complete planning. Now here the designer would be designing end-to-end project. Next, development. The next part of the journey is of the software development life cycle of the waterfall methodology is development. Once the complete designing has been done, then comes over here is development, where your development team, the coding team, has been responsible for end-to-end development of a project. Okay. Next comes QA. Now over here, the QA would be responsible for doing all the end-to-end testing of an application. They are not doing the testing one by one. They are getting the complete build all together, application altogether, and then they are performing the testing. Okay, next is deployment and maintenance. Now once the complete QA has been done, then the product has been deployed and shared with the customer that, okay, now look, you can look at a product of what has been built. So one of the major thing which you need to learn about the waterfall methodology is that there is no overlapping of step. Every step would be executed after the previous step has been completed. So one step completed, second completed, third completed, fourth completed, fifth. Okay, and the customer is able to see the business or able to see the product for which he has invested at the end of the journey. Over here, he is not been involved into the complete process which has been followed. He has been involved in the initiation phase, like when requirement gathering and everything has been done, and then he has no intervention of how the things have been developed, what progress has been made. The verbal communication is being done by the BAs and other things separately, but in terms of demonstration of product, that doesn't happen in that. Okay, so it is also considered as one of the loophole and one of the drawback of waterfall model. We'll talk about the advantages and the drawback of waterfall model, when we should prefer it, when we should not prefer it, in the coming videos. But for now, this is also considered as one of the drawback of waterfall model, because there is no intervention of customer in it. The customer is not familiar with what the product has been all about, or what the product how the product has came to an execution, what is the progress which has been going on the product. Only the verbal satisfaction is something which he gets. Also, usually what happens if the project is of longer term duration, that is 6 months or year, then what happens, the customer has shared some requirement at the start of the project. Now if in the middle he wants to bring some new requirement, new request, because the market has been changed drastically ahead, he doesn't have a way to do those changes in the way the project has been executed, because the waterfall methodology is basically whatever requirement has been created, they will be flown out till the end of the journey. It doesn't offers or caters anyway the new request which the customer has been giving to you. Okay, so hope you got the understanding about waterfall methodology, traditional methodology. Both of them are same thing. The major way of how you can define is the waterfall methodology. Every step is being executed one after the another. So it's like it starts with initiation phase, second planning, designing, development, QA and deployment phase. The customer is able to see the product at the end of the journey. Okay, hope you got the understanding about the waterfall methodology. See you in the next week.